Okay, I was about to start some seeds. I thought I'd do a quick video just to let you know what I have discovered in some trial and error over the last few weeks. Just real quick, I have just a quick do-it-yourself 4 or 6 light station thing from Home Depot that I bought. Maybe that's a better picture of it. Those are pretty easy to install. You just twist the wires into a parallel circuit and get a plug, lighting fixture plug. And then this particular thing is just some air conditioning vent I cut in half. That's a little bendable so I could be at the station and not have to be blinded by the light. And then I've got one of those Mylar towels. I cut it up and pasted it in the back. It seems to reflect the light real good. So you have a little bit of a mini grow box here. I bought when I first started doing this, it was January, I guess, February. Yeah, it's February. And it was cold where I was starting all this. So I bought this mat, and I think that's probably good for the wintertime when things are colder, but when you have the lights this close, what I found is that in a greenhouse, the seedlings got fried. And I had to learn the hard way, unfortunately, because actually, let me take a step back. When I very first started, I did everything in a paper towel and Ziploc bag. So you just take some pH neutral water. This pH is 6.0 or 6.1. I put it in a spray bottle. I spray the paper towel, put the seeds on there, space them apart a little bit, put them inside the bag, and open the bag. Make sure it remains open, because if not, it'll get too hot in there. And you'll see little water beads start, the first day or two. And it's just the perfect environment to start seeds. I've had close to 100% germination every time I've tried it this method. The downside is you've got to gingerly peel those things away from the paper towel when it's time to go into the rock wool. And you can just tear the paper towel and leave it attached to the root so you don't risk breaking the roots. I've done that before. It worked out just fine. It's just tedious, and what I was hoping to do is get the seeds started in the rock wool in the little hole that it comes with, and start them in a greenhouse like this. It's got adjustable vents, and what I've done is I've bought a thermometer that has a probe on it, and I just stick that right into the top like that so that I can really monitor what's going on in there. This particular thermometer has an inside-outside setting, so you can see what the temperature is on the outdoor one. And that's usually what I run it at. It's got a daily max and min. And when I first couple times I did this, what I realized is I think I just got it too hot in there. It was like 95 degrees at the highest, or maybe even 97. And I got just, mixed results. Half the seeds wouldn't germinate. The other ones that did germinate look kind of like this, which, these will be fine plants, but these are all lettuce plants. But they should be a lot stronger than this now. It's probably 2 weeks in. And I just moved them from this into this little thing. This is actually a sucker from one of my tomato plants. I'm trying to restart. But I've just got some clay pebbles in the bottom, and I'm just allowing for the roots to kind of dig down into it instead of the rock wall being soaking wet, which happens if you overfill this thing. And I don't think that is an environment that they like. They'll exist, and I think that's what these are doing. They're existing. But I'll put some nutrient mix in there, probably dilute it with some pH neutral water, but I'll probably put half early growth general hydroponic nutrient mix in with half pH balanced water into this, and then I'll put it underneath here. But I'm going to turn the heating pad off, and I'm going to see if that helps or not. These were actually the spent rock walls that never did germinate, and I put them in another dish, just tried to reduce the amount of water, and I'm getting a little teeny tiny, but they don't look good. In fact, I'm about to just give up on those and move on. So anyway, this time what I'm going to do is I'm about to start some new seeds, and I am going to turn off the heater, and I'm going to put the seeds with Rockwall inside of here with a little bit of nutrient mix just to cover the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, water, not nutrient mix, just pH neutral water. And I'm going to put it under here, and I'm going to put a towel over it to keep it dark for the first few days. Hopefully the heat from the lights will give this enough heat to start the humidity and get the water droplets going. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to turn this back on. But I suspect this will be enough. So that's going to be my next test. Anyway, this was a good purchase. It seems to be accurate. It does not give you the inside humidity, though. I'm sorry, it gives you the inside humidity. It does not give you what's on the probe. The probe is only temperature. So, but I figured if water droplets are forming, the humidity's got to be, you know, above 80. So it should be fine. Anyway, that's, let me just show you the different kind of lettuces that I've got started. These two actually are red. They're supposed to be red. They're garnet rose lettuce. And then the next two right here in the center are Chadwick Rodin, and these two over here are Black Seed Simpson, and I've got one Grand Rapids. So I'm trying 4 different types. Actually, I had 2 others in there that just never germinated. They're in the bad news chamber over there. Anyway, so that is my lettuce, my next round of lettuce that will go over into my lettuce tower. You can see that. You can't really see it. And I'm also going to start the same seeds that I do in the greenhouse in the Ziploc bag again to see how that works. See if we can do a little one-on-one comparison. And that's it. Until next time.